What's good, everybody? This is the F and Mad podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, Cool Ass Cam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you hit up Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture for all your podcast needs. We got plenty of slots available. We got plenty of options for y'all, from whether y'all want all y'all raw editing to... we post the shit for you. Ain't even got to worry about it, man. Full package. But like I said, hit up Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. And now that we got that out the way, I could formally introduce our guests for the night, because we got guests tonight.
Guests. Plural,
homie. Yeah. I was listening to their conversation they were having last night on one of the other podcasts that we have on here. Shout out to Chop It Up Barbershop Talk.
That's right.
And I was like, you know what? I gotta get one of them for show on the show. One of them has been on the show before, right? Mm-hmm. The other one I was listening to, and I was like, yo, I like this fucking vibe that I'm feeling right now. Like, this shit,
I need this on my show.
On some real shit. Like, I really felt like I was listening to some game. You know what I mean? Every time this person spoke. But I want to introduce y'all to Big Shirley and Annie B cutting.
Yeah. What it do, y'all?
Let's just get this out the way. Go ahead and give y'all Instagram out.
Yeah, I'm Annie B. You can catch me at Instagram at Annie_B_cutting. If you ever need that, want to come on a podcast, or if you ever need that haircut or some braids or dreads or something like that.
Shout out your podcast.
Yeah, my podcast is called Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. It's about to air Monday, you guys. So
hell yeah.
If y'all down with that and y'all want to see how these ladies get down on these conversations, just go ahead and hit it up, at Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. You can get on a lot of on Instagram, on YouTube. You probably get a clip on Instagram, but YouTube you'll get the whole feed,
Hell yeah. Big Shirley, let's get your Instagram.
Okay.
Cause your Instagram be popping.
No. It's Big Shirley got the glaze, Big Shirley got the DA_glaze.
Look at that. Laid out perfect for y'all.
There you go.
Speaking of Big Shirley having the glaze, I would like to know exactly what is the glaze?
The glaze is a metaphor, for whatever you want it to mean at that moment.
Glaze could be a way of life.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's like the drip.
It's a lifestyle. It could be the way you dress, the way something tastes. Mm-hmm. It's glazing. Mm-hmm. I finna go glazing. Oh, you looking glazing?
Oh, for everything then.
You looking glazed today?
Oh, tonight was glazing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. One thing, have you guys ever seen that movie, Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was like, everybody has the coin.
Yes.
Have the coin.
Yes.
Yeah,
he was in there with his no shirt on and shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It mean more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up saying the glaze, and it just kind of stuck with me, because that's what everybody used to call me, Glaze, because I said it so much.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
I said it so much.
That's I'm telling you right now, the way you say it, like even that right after your name, I'm like, damn, that shit go. It's just smooth, you know what I mean?
Shirley got the glaze.
That shit dope, yeah.
Yeah, because I got the glaze. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm seeing the Instagram. I'm like, she got the glaze for real.
I know a lot of people. I'm the plug to everything. Everybody love me. I'm the first thing people, call, think of. Oh, let's call Big Shirley. You know what I'm saying?
Big Shirley got it popping over there.
Yeah, I got the glaze. I got the glaze. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Hell yeah, that's dope. Well, I mean, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I know y'all was here last night, you know what I mean? So, y'all didn't have to come by, second night in a row, but I definitely appreciate it.
No problem.
I know everybody, especially right now, everybody on that quarantine shit, you know what I mean?
Tripping.
Just give us something to do.
Yeah, that's dope.
Y'all,
do y'all
keep us working.
what are y'all doing during the days?
I've been working,
yes.
Cutting hair and stuff like that. But like a lot of clients, they like trippy at the moment, They don't understand that this is quarantine,
Yeah.
And it's like, dude.
Hey, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I've been like, man, taking a risk and shit. You feel me? But it's like even on here, just saying like I'm taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking risk, So it's like, I done had people just call me and be like, What am I doing? Why am I being so secretive? Why this? Why that? I don't know who you've been around. I don't know what y'all been doing. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the day, you know, this is where I lay my head at, and then I'm taking y'all money right here. Yeah. So I don't know what y'all up to, but I'm not saying nobody's that type of person.
No,
but you got to be cautious today.
Yeah,
you got to be cautious,
especially when you're doing business out of where you live. You know what I mean?
For real.
You don't want to fuck. You don't want to fuck that up because you don't want.
People dirty. Yeah, and then the crazy part is they don't understand why I'm saying this. Not so much to saying that they're dirty, but we are in the quarantine where people don't even got a lot, so they looking at me still working. It's like, woo, I'm gonna see what she got. But I really don't even got too much. I'm just trying to pay my rent.
It's not even that. Like, to me, it's like you bringing people into where you live, where your kids stay, where your, you know what I mean, where your family live. And obviously, you don't ever want to put anybody in any type of danger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to watch who you bring over.
Everybody knowing where you live.
And it's like, who, I mean, like, I can't, the crazy thing is the people that I invite to my home to get haircuts and stuff like that, it's crazy to me because I'm like, I don't know where y'all stay.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let me give me your address
you
right
know
after.
Exactly where
you know
the fuck
exactly
I
where I stay, where to go, how to get here, everything like that.
Not
and if I ask you for your address, you're gonna say what for? You know, because you ain't invited me over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm not finna come over there and cut your hair.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, if you bringing somebody over to your house, I have to at least know you in some type of way. Like when people do that, like that offer up shit, or when they do that,
you gotta have some type of respect.
Like,
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Have some type of respect. And then a lot of thing is people don't know what's going on at your house. Yeah. You know, I may be in a situation where I'm listening to, you know, my boyfriend and he's telling me, look, you just want one person here at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody operating in and out like that. You know, just bring one person. When they leave, let them.
Oh, you got them motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck that means, though.
They don't get it.
You got those motherfuckers that have absolutely no idea what the fuck that
They
is.
tell you they come in and they show up with 2 people.
Yeah.
Or not even that. Not even that. It's
don't even tell you they bringing nobody.
You ever sat in the living room with one of your homies or one of your friends and you sitting there and they answer their phone and they walk around the house talking to you? Yeah, man, I'm over here at Punch House right now.
And you looking like, how are you?
We over here chilling. Come through, man. We over here posting.
Why you over here?
Who you with? Oh, you with so and so and so and so.
Right.
Fucking come through. We chill.
Yeah. How the hell you just invite the world to my house without even? And then the crazy part is you got those same people who would just boom give your address out, and, and then after they give your address out, they come to you and say, oh, the homie on the way.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, who the fuck
like,
is that
did you
homie?
ask me?
You can meet that nigga on the corner.
You know, and then he like, oh no, he cool like me. You know, we good. No,
what, he picking you up?
He picking, you know, like,
hey,
he taking you somewhere.
Low key, that shit even kind of bothered me a little bit. You know
it kind of gets you. But then sometimes because you be in the mix of a lot of people, you try to keep your cool and be like, oh, for sure. And then you tell him on another day.
Listen, I've said this.
We ain't doing that.
Listen, I've said this, and I've always said this, and I've told Cam this before, because obviously, you know, where we work at, you know what I mean, it's where we stay.
Right.
And I just say it off top. I'm like, look, man, if you ever want us to go home, don't ever be afraid to be like, hey, man, y'all need to go.
Yeah. And see,
I can't do this today.
My confusion is, how come y'all don't know when to go home?
Oh, I got, man.
No, you got some people that don't
some
know
people
when
do not
to
know when to go home.
People that don't know
and
when.
It was sitting on your couch.
You
and
really
like,
don't
bro,
want to be rude. You know what I'm
do
saying? You
not
try to give
want
hints
to be
and
rude.
signs.
I don't give a
Yeah.
damn.
You don't
We
want
gonna be
nobody to
rude.
take shit the
You
wrong
know,
way.
Wrong way, take it personal.
Yeah, because you want to make sure you're not the one tripping.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, am I going too far by,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
I think about episodes of Martin, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, like every episode he was kicking everybody out of his spot.
For real.
And then you look at how he did it, you know, get the step, kicking everybody
It's
out.
serious because it's like I don't think they get to the point. You know, some people like even at my house, like sometimes people be there till like 2:00 in the morning. You be like, bro, don't you got a house? Like, where your people at? And then what I do is I switch it up sometimes. I be like, let's go to your house, and they be like, no, you don't want to go to my house. Like, why you don't want to go to your house?
Because
But
their
you
house
cool
ain't
sitting
cracking
in my
like your
shit.
house.
Right.
But you cool sitting in my shit.
But you cool sitting in my shit.
House, it ain't glazing.
Some people,
Speaking of glazing,
some people may not have a house and may not want to tell you
Speaking of
that.
glazing, it ain't
That's
glazing.
true.
You know, some
That's
people
true.
live
Some
like
people
that.
because I used to have this one guy. He just come over there, and he would just fall asleep
and try to kick it as long as
I'm
he
like,
could.
No, you know what? I was just
When
about
is
to
this
ask
nigga
that.
finna go
How do
home?
y'all feel about spending the night at people's house? I'm not a big.
I don't do
spend the
that.
night.
That's like back in the
I'm
day.
down
That's
with
some
that.
kid
I'm not
shit.
a big
When I was
spend the
younger,
nighter.
in
When I was
my
younger.
early 20s and things
Right.
like that, when I'm just out all night, kicking
But see,
it
even
and
when
all
I
that,
was younger, I was like,
It was a
I
little
don't like
different.
your house. I'm gonna go home.
it gets to
crazy
the point
part
now to
is-
where no matter what time of the
I'm not-
morning it is,
right.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
get
home.
home.
Yeah.
No,
that's
but
true.
I'ma
look,
go home.
because I moved out early. I've been living by myself for a very long time. So even if I spent the night at homegirl house, like I will wake up in the middle of the night
still
and
weird.
leave.
still go home.
Yeah.
And they'll wake up in the morning like, where you
you
at?
at?
And I'm like, girl,
Bitch,
I'm
at
at
home.
home in my
Home,
bed.
yeah.
Like I went home.
Yeah.
You can't be
No, I
comfortable
understand
at
that.
everybody's
Yeah.
shit though.
No.
either,
I really
you know?
don't. I'm not a give me a cover on your couch ass bride.
Nah.
Nah.
I
I'll
can't
tell
do
you
it.
what though, my
Hell
house
nah.
was
I
a
can't do
house where everybody spent the night at though.
My house
Maybe
was
that's
too.
why I feel that way. Because
Yeah.
I've
My
been
house
so
was too.
yeah, I've never had
And
to
that's
spend the
kind of
night
where
at
I got
nobody's
the
house.
name Big Shirley
Yeah.
from, because I was always the young one with the house and the car, and I was like,
Big
you know,
shit, so,
nurturing.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
You was
cooked,
more mature.
I cooked like a fat girl. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come to my house for the deliciousness. You know what I'm
The
saying?
glaze.
That shit, the
glaze.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
glaze.
glaze. Everybody coming to the grill for the glaze. So that's where I got the name Big Shirley from, because you know I glazes it up.
Yeah, you like you probably had it popping to where like everybody saw you as like mom dukes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you was probably taking care of, protecting,
you know,
make
look,
sure nobody
she got
fuck with
people.
you.
No,
you
I
She
know
got
what I
people
mean?
called
grandsons.
grandsons.
I got like
and
12
some-
grandsons.
I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
it.
She
You know
got
what I mean? Like
grandsons.
the way you it just seemed like you take care of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
how
nurturing.
I am. You kind of, my house is nice, and you know, you gonna want to spend the night at my shit. You gonna wake up, get some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? they spend some
And what's
night
so
at Big
crazy
Shirley.
is she don't want to spend the night at your house, but she be like, you can stay.
I like, come over here. You can stay.
Because she knows she comfortable in her own
Yeah.
space, though. You know, if you get around somebody else stuff, and the second you notice something dirty or something that's like
Yes.
off, it's like,
Yes.
okay, why did I make this decision? Why did I do this? I should have stayed at my own shit where I
And
know.
But that's
how
why
I
I
take
always
care.
have my car. I'm like shit. I ain't even tripping. You
Yeah,
know,
nah.
I'll be on my way.
No,
You
I
know
will
what I mean?
follow you.
I'm on my way.
I'll be on that shit too.
I
Like
always been
especially
like
with
that.
the club. I've learned that. I had to learn that early because
Yeah.
like,
even growing up, going on dates, I never wanted to ride in a car with a guy.
oh no, you was like, I'll meet you up there.
I'll meet you there.
Growing
That's
up, I
smart.
wouldn't spend the night at your house.
No, I never. I've had so many uncomfortable moments where I'll be like, I wish I was in my own car.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, I was
You,
different.
you have like a little panic or a little.
First of all,
I don't like the way other people
music
drive.
is
Oh, yeah, there we
music
go.
is a very important thing when you in the car.
Yeah.
You get in the car with somebody and they bumping some bullshit.
Yeah.
You be like,
You got your
man,
Queen Latifah moment where you just throwing shit out. Nigga, that's bullshit. That's
Fucking
bullshit.
set it
I'll
off.
take that one. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
know that
Hell
I
yeah.
was that person. I'll be the
You
one
got
that.
your Queen Latifah moment. Hell yeah.
Listen,
man.
this is how Cam
It's
is.
time.
Listen, this is how Cam is. One time, my car was broke down, so I took Pop's truck to do a gig, right? All he had was a tape player in that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I called Cam. Cam was like, "What you picking me up?" And I was like, "Pop's truck." All right, for sure. He get in the car. He got tapes ready. He's like, "I could put a couple things together." For us. Like, yeah, what the
Some
fuck?
real shit.
Yeah, we got some music. We about to have to get us
For
there.
real.
We had
That's
too
some real
short
stuff.
shit on.
But I was
the whole way
always
up
the
there.
one to find some music that's gonna fit the
The
Yeah,
ride,
that's how it
like
go.
you know,
That's how it's
if we
supposed to go.
cruising or we just just regularly rolling.
whatever the moment was.
Who's your favorite person to go like on a random ass road trip? Because let me before I ask you the full question, let me explain to you why I say this. One time Cam hit me up and Cam was like, "Look, bro, I'm on some shit right now. Like, I'm going through some shit. I want to go on a drive. Like, what's good? My car about to break down low key. It's gonna blow the fuck up. Fuck it. Like,
I remember this.
yeah,
one.
like what's up? Like, I got some trees. Let's
Right.
just drive. All
Right.
right.
I wanted to see if the Humvee was down.
Right.
He came school me up, man. We rode the 91. No, what did we roll? We rolled the 105 from where it started to where it stopped.
Right.
We rolled the 605 from where it stopped to where it started, and
Right.
and then like the 91 all the way down. We even had sayings for that shit.
That's crazy.
I thought the car was gonna blow up. Like I already knew I blew the motor. I was like,
Right.
we gonna ride this shit
It was
till
like
Till this
it was
get
like
done.
91 till we done, 105
till we die.
till we die. Yeah,
Oh
like, we
my
was on some
gosh.
shit. Like fuck it, who you picking up
Oh.
and go do some shit like that?
You know what? I got some funny people around me, and I have a really funny personality. So I don't even know. I for sure gonna take my auntie. Y'all need shout out to Auntie Buwawi.
Buwawi. Oh
Shout
yes.
out to Auntie Buwawi.
I love Auntie.
Listen to me. Auntie Buwawi will have y'all laughing from
Auntie
the beginning
Buwawi,
to the end.
God,
Yes,
that shit
she's
dope.
hilarious as shit.
Auntie Buwawi is
Yes.
hilarious.
And when she see
Sound
this
like-
podcast, she gonna be like, "Bitch,
If
you
I
said
call
my
her
Shout out.
name, bitch."
No.
She gonna be cracking up
Look,
like,
soon
"Yes,
as you call her
bitch."
and she pick up the phone, she
She
just
gonna be
start
like,
busting up
"Hello?"
laughing.
It's on. Like she's
she
on.
go full. She just
She
start
got the
laughing.
laugh.
She get you in a moment. It's just like, man, I needed that today. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think maybe that's where you got yours from? Because it's like it seems like you have this sense of like positivity or like
My
this sense of
mom.
ain't nobody fucking my shit up today.
My mom,
Yeah.
she's my one of my friends used to spend the night like, is your mom a hippie? She's just like never
Real peaceful, like a
She's
real.
real
She's super
peaceful.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Her mama
She's
cool.
a very peaceful woman. Her voice doesn't go over 4, and she's like, is everyone okay? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, don't let that.
Shout out to Big Angie.
Shout out to my mom, Angie. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody don't know how to get their point across that way, you know.
Yeah, they
And to
don't.
be a peaceful person, to have that type of patience, and to, you know, not be able.
That's
to,
life though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? She's been
I'll
through
probably.
things.
I'm waiting to get to that point in my life because I'm not a
Yeah,
peaceful
it's-
person
it's
when there's some
Man,
shit going
I
down.
feel like
If
everybody
there's some
need
shit
that.
going down, I'm not gonna be
As
peaceful.
human
Nah,
beings, everybody
the
needs
older
to
I get in that
place.
the older I get, I
that's
probably
what
get
I'm
more
saying.
peaceful.
It's experiences and age. You know, she's at age where she's learned to just, you know, let shit blow by.
There's plenty of times where I thought like I probably would have turned up right there. But
Right.
like the older I get, the more I have to start thinking about like, damn, if we gonna fight, like my knees, you know what I mean? Like,
Don't
if-
get me wrong,
like,
I still do some weird shit. I be like, damn, did I just do that?
but you gotta think about it
Yeah.
You know what I'm
afterwards
saying?
though.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath that you be like,
I think
oh my
I think
God,
about shit
I
more
really
though.
did
I'm
that.
like, do I really want to wake up
Right.
tomorrow?
Right.
My back probably gonna hurt.
But see,
you know
what
what I
I
mean?
do-
Like I ain't
Yeah.
even stretch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
gotta start thinking about shit like that. When before it was like if it was cracking, it was cracking. Like that
Yeah.
was it.
No,
now I kind of give it a second thought.
When you older, you be like,
Like, you don't have time, but it's
I
like-
don't got time for that.
You don't have time, but then again, it's like, don't try me either.
no,
You
I
see what
totally
I'm
get
saying?
that. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
It's one of them
Don't
moments.
push
like,
these buttons.
Don't push me, bro, because
But it's
I'm
another
not trying to
thing,
go
too.
there with you, but I'll
It's your
finish it.
surroundings.
Yep.
You know?
Your
It's the people
environment.
you're around.
Your
That's true.
environment.
Because if you surrounded your people, I mean, around yourself, around people that's always like how my mom is, just
Yeah.
mellow and smooth, you
Mm-hmm.
gonna always be mellow and smooth.
It's hard
Yeah.
to find those
Because
people,
my mom
though.
at the time too, like if
Well,
you
yeah, it
talk
is.
over her,
Not
she'll be
really,
like, "You
though.
talking so
It's
loud."
never a whole
she'll
group
let
of
you know.
people like that though. You never
She'll
find
let
a
you
whole
know.
group
She'll
of
be like,
people
hey.
that are, unless you know they're in a whole different
But
type
see,
of.
but like she said, it takes time though. Like we're not gonna spill her mom age or anything like that. But at the end of the day,
No,
like my
she
mom,
in her
you feel
60s. She looking good too.
Okay,
she
yeah,
don't
see?
care.
So that's
She in
perfect.
her
She-
60s.
That black don't crack.
And like
You
my
know,
mom,
black don't
my
crack.
mom's in her 50s, and when my mom was younger, raising us, she was like for real strict about the shit. You know what I mean? Because it was 3 girls. But like now, I can't call my mom with no issue. She'd be like, "Well, you gonna get through it. Yeah, you'll find a way.
My mama say
You
the
know,
same thing.
you're gonna get through it. You're gonna find a way. It's gonna be okay. You know, everybody had a moment when you know you done. Shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
But she let you figure it out, though,
Yeah.
I used to literally get
Yeah.
mad at my mom
For not giving
For
you the
being
advice.
so nice.
Right. I do that now because I'd be like, where's the woman I used to grow up with?
Yeah.
But now she's like, well, that's, things change in life. You got to be, more mature.
I see that
Take
with
it with a chin, like.
I see that with my father. My father was very strict when I was growing up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now I see him with my kids, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
for real.
when they grandparents, they are so
Yeah.
My dad.
different.
I'm like,
I
this is
say that
some
about my
shit.
dad too.
Yes,
Because my dad with my
yes.
son, because I have a 14-year-old, and him and my dad are like this, and I be like, Dad, what's going on? Like today, he caught Khalid slide through the hallway. What you doing? I'm glazing. Popo just dropped me off some money.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Right. Like, he ain't dropped me off no money.
I
you know
called him.
what
I
I'm saying?
said, Daddy, why you give me? He like, you grown. I'm like,
Damn.
oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
get kicked
real.
off that list real quick.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Christmas
Sure
start
do.
looking a
Them
little shorter. You know
grandkids.
what
I
I mean?
remember my dad telling me one time, he told me, he said, once you say you grown, it's a wrap. And so I never told my dad I was grown yet.
No, fuck that. We gonna
You know,
live
you
under
be like,
the-
I'm
we gonna live
grown.
under the-
You know, you
can
get to
say it
that
in your
moment.
head.
You know, you got to get to that moment. You're like, I'm grown. You got me messed up. I'm grown. I do this. I do that. I never told him I was grown yet.
You say it in your head, but you
Yeah,
hold it in.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Make
might
sure it
need that
don't
help
slip.
one time.
Maybe,
you know what I'm saying?
maybe that's where I fucked up. I
Sometimes-
took every opportunity to say I'm grown.
See, yeah. Nope. I
Was
ain't do
not
it.
at all.
He was like, once you tell me you grown, it's a wrap. I'm looking like, I may need you one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hold on to that one. I'm gonna keep that one in my pocket
That was
until
the back
it's time to
pocket
throw
right
it out.
there. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like, this dude crazy as hell.
Once I'm out here and I'm responsible.
Right, responsible enough, you know.
Right.
I may, just say I'm grown. Like, I don't need you.
What makes you get to the point where you can honestly stand back and look at your situation, whatever it is, your living situation, and be like, hey, I'm grown. Like what? And maybe everybody has their own standards. What are your standards to where you thought, or you finally figured out, like, no, I'm grown. This is it.
I wouldn't even say I'm grown yet. I think when I get to a point where I have some kids, I'll be all the way grown.
Yeah, you're not grown yet.
You feel what I'm saying? But no, I wouldn't even say, I take that. I would say that only because of my own self. But I've been raising my godson since he was a baby, straight up out the thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's about to be 10. So me raising him and me having his mom, his dad, and everybody like that allowing me to do that, I feel like I have, this.
You have a son.
I have a son for real.
Yeah.
And I mean,
You play a part in his.
I play
In
a
his life.
big role.
Yeah, she
That's
really does.
crazy.
A big role
Yeah.
to the point to where like on my phone I got class dojo on my phone because he need to go to school too. Like when he in my house,
on the emergency call.
It don't
Let me tell you
matter.
all
Some
that.
shit about
Right.
being a
You know,
godparent,
real.
man. My
some people don't take it seriously, and I take it
But
serious.
in today's society, it makes a big difference
It does.
because
Hell yeah! Because
like,
my
having that
godmother
title-
was my godmother. Shout out to my godmother Yolanda. She was totally a godparent.
Right.
I learned the Lord from her. I learned not to play no games. I learned a lot of stuff from her and from my mom. But at the end of the day, I got two people to get different opinions from.
That's
Yeah.
a big step for
Yeah.
parents to choose godparents. Like
Yeah.
that's you have to
Yeah.
pick the right people. It's like don't pick somebody that's your friend in the moment that you
Right.
probably just
Right.
kick it, but it's like somebody that you really
That
feel
you really
like
know that is
if
going to be
something
there.
ever happened to you, it's like they're
And
gonna
that's
take
what
on
I'm saying.
their
The
responsibility.
and that's my whole big thing, because like me and my baby boy, we didn't went through the commencement ceremony to where I had to sit there and quote
you did the whole thing. Yeah.
I had to quote these words to these people and let these people know that
The whole
if
ceremony.
anything ever happened, this little boy is on my life insurance. You see what I'm saying? And it's serious. I don't
Yeah.
want to play no games about it, because
Yeah.
if anything ever happened to the point to where you say fuck it, I'm done. I lost my mind today. I got you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Until you come back to your mind, your baby boy gonna be straight. I
Yep.
promise you.
Right.
Because I be feeling like this sometimes. As a woman, some people can't have children. You feel what I mean? And I've always wanted a little boy, but I didn't gained 2 little boys. You see what I'm saying? And by having 2 little boys, it's different. I got one 14, one about to be 10. So from that point, it's like, playing a role in a godparent. I don't play around. They mother allowed me to. If it's something they doing wrong, what the hell you doing?
Yeah.
Holla at me. You feel
gonna
me?
get that
Sit
phone
down.
call.
You gonna sit down with me. I'm gonna let you know what's good. If I
Yeah.
come at you too hard, hey, listen, you done got this before.
I'll be like, I ain't in it.
You didn't got this before. Because at the end of the
I be
day,
like,
what you don't
say
get
what you got
from
to
one
say, you know
person,
what I'm saying?
you may understand from somebody else. Me, I have a kid kind of spirit still.
And that's why I say it all
So
comes
I
down to
kinda, like,
picking the
talk
right
to-
people.
right.
Because everybody is not.
But it's not. It's
Right.
not.
You know,
even
they
about
don't have it
being
in them
grown.
to teach a kid the right things
Right,
to do.
right.
Some
Right.
people, they look up at things and they laugh when kids do, things that's
Yeah, that shit don't be
disrespectful or
funny
out of
to
line.
me.
And,
So I
you
wouldn't
know?
say I'm all the way grown yet, but I can say I do have a part in helping other people get the point.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
know?
it's not really about having kids being grown. It's more about being independent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's a level of independence where you can be like, I'm grown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
like,
true.
I pay my own bills. I drive the car I want. When I need some food, I get to eat. It's glazing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
glad.
a true story
My
too.
kid, he ain't never needed you, nor them,
Yep.
nor everybody else. That's being grown, independence.
And you had that
I think
moment.
it's a combination of both what you both
Yeah,
said.
definitely.
I mean,
Because I can't
yeah,
say.
I mean-
Because my thing is, I ain't went through no struggle like that.
Oh,
To
yeah.
where I'll
Late
be like,
nights and all
I'm
that.
crying and saying, "Damn, I need to get baby boy some Pampers." I'm like, I got the money to get her some Pampers. She ain't got to go through that crying. She ain't got to go through that
Right.
crying little situation or
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
If she got a problem with her baby daddy, whatever. Anyways,
But
he got Pampers. He got food.
Some
he good.
people
Right.
never have to go through that.
Right.
And
Well,
they still
I-
call themselves grown.
Well,
you know?
my-
Some people
Yeah.
never even have to experience that
Yeah.
because either their family well off, they always got
They
it.
always had some pamper.
But see, for people who've been well
Somebody
off.
always
they
gonna
always
take care
had the
of 'em.
pamper.
But see, those people who've been well off, I just say like and comment and tell me if you feel all the way grown. Because at the end of the day, because you've been well off, you know, it's a lot of stuff you ain't really experienced yet.
You're a dependent.
You know, you've been dependent on a lot of different things. So what I tell people all the time is, look, that's why I have these sons. That's why I have these sons. I tell them, listen here, baby boy, y'all too blessed. You know why? Because if anything ever happened to anybody around you, you still got a place to come. You know, other people, if their whole life is their parent.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if your whole life is your parent, when they gone, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's why certain people out here on Skid Row, certain people out here just messed up. They chose the different life.
Yeah.
You know, but it's really what you teach your children.
Nah, like when you talk about how deep you go when you with the godparent thing.
Yeah.
Like I definitely feel like I've been lacking when it comes to being a godparent.
Right.
You know, I'm on one of my goddaughters. I'm on her the parent list.
Right.
On the school.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She late every goddamn day. I be calling her mom like, yo, what's going on over there? Like, yo, and she be like, it be her.
Yeah.
It's her, and I'm
But
like,
see,
put her
that's
ass
the
on the
thing.
phone now. Like, this is some
kids,
bullshit.
though.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Well, see,
you.
it really don't even be the kids. It really be the parent.
No.
Nah, sometimes
No.
it be the kids.
Man,
Listen to me.
Look, I
Boy,
put
I
you
go
on this bus.
crazy.
Listen, I put you on this bus. If I put you on this bus
Right.
and your ass still ain't making it to school, there's a fucking problem with you.
So you got to understand though. That's why I say it's the parent, because if I put you on this bus, right, and I know you on this bus, I've safe and securely made you get there. So if you don't arrive there, now I got to talk to you for real and say, what's your problem? Because is it you don't like the school you're attending? Is it somebody bullying you? Is it something going on that's not making you want to be a part?
That's something else.
These
just-
kids
I
is
just want
bad.
that is something else.
I
They're
wanna
not
go
getting-
kick it with the homies.
Annie, these kids
don't
is fucking
think so?
What
bad.
is she talking about?
These
You
kids
don't
is
think so?
bad.
I wanna go
Annie.
kick it with the
talking-
homies.
She said,
They
"Are
want to
you
go kick
getting
it with the
bullied?"
but it's
That's
a
what
reason.
that is.
But see, it's a reason why they
They
kicking it with
getting
the
on that
homies.
bus.
It's not
And they-
serious.
Because-
Your ass beat.
because it's
But
more,
see, but that's one of the things that's missing. You're not whooping their ass today.
yeah, because
They not scared of you anyway.
CPS
I'm
not gonna
whooping
let you beat
ass.
their ass.
No,
Yeah.
CPS not
I'm
gonna-
whooping ass.
Nigga, what?
My
Hey.
son 14,
Hey.
and I
My
balls
boy,
up my
he
hand.
not
Hit him
even
with that
mine.
boop, bop, boop, boop.
He not
Listen to
even
me.
mine.
I'm
If-
finna.
If a kid go to
I'm
school,
telling y'all right
and
now,
they
Big
say
Shirley,
anything,
she's socking
If
him
a
up.
kid go to school and say anything, that means what you doing at home
No.
is trippy than a motherfucker. Because I tell you like this, I look this little boy dead in his eyes. Don't play with me.
Period.
Don't play with me. Because guess what? I'm the only person really making sure you got the shit that you need.
Yeah.
If you don't want that,
But
call them.
that starts-
I'll give you the
that
phone.
gotta start from day one. Because
Period.
if it ever gets to the
And
point,
that's what I've been trying to say. Because from day one, when that little boy popped his little head out, my best friend, I seen his little mohawk. Boop. You get what I'm saying? That was me, Elijah. You know
all
what I'm
that was
saying?
growing.
Braden Elijah Bush. You feel what I'm saying? That's my baby boy to the max. And I guarantee when she left the hospital, I had this baby for I don't know how many weeks upon weeks. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that people go through postpartum, stress and things like that, it was just too much for her at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's us. What's happening? From the first birthday to the second to the third, all the way to the 9th to the 10th, it's cracking. Right now, we getting together. What's we gonna do for the 10th birthday? You feel me? So it's serious for me. You know, it's really a big deal for me.
Yeah.
So when I say I will whoop your ass, you know.
But
Big
I
Shirley over there
think the
hitting kids
biggest
with the
thing,
boop
though,
bop, though.
for now, for our
Big
culture,
Shirley boo
is
bopping.
people
Oh, I'm
You know
whooping your
what
ass.
saying?
I'm
'Cause
whooping your
my
ass.
son- My
from
son
generations
14,
before
so
us,
he gotta
people
know.
Yeah.
wasn't
Get the
involved
two
in
piece in
kids'
the chest.
lives, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
When
didn't
get to a
have
certain
anybody that wanted to be a part of another kid's development or
Right,
upbringing and things
right.
like that. Now, I feel like we have so many people out here today that just, we cling to kids.
Yeah, because
Like,
we're
oh,
broken individuals too. We're looking for somebody to love. We want to love somebody that like we never been loved.
And we want to fucking teach them.
Yes, what we never been
Yeah.
The
taught.
best things
The
that
best thing.
the best parts of life,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm hard on my son, and he
Yeah.
don't understand because I want you glazing to the max.
But they're not gonna understand
And
that
he be like, "Mama, you don't get it."
because you have a certain vision. You looking off
Yeah.
of something like, all right,
But
I know
you know
that-
what? You really have to understand as a parent, like no matter what you say, how you do things, they are going to form and transform to
They're their
whatever
own person.
They
They're
got a
their
brain.
own person.
Yeah.
They're gonna do what they
They're their
want
own
to do.
And that's why I say
But-
I wouldn't say I'm fully grown yet because I have to
They learn from
develop
you.
that one person and go through their different type of personality struggles, things like that, and I'm looking like, oh shit, you know, is
I ain't
that
there
me
yet.
in that body? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
They do learn from you though. That
You
is
know.
right.
Oh, that's for
They
sure.
watch
Because
everything.
I had
Yeah.
mines early, so we grew up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me and mines, we like best friends, and we like brother and sister at the same time. Then I have to remind him, like, nigga,
I'm your mama.
I'm mama.
Yeah.
I fuck you up.
That's what that 2 piece to the chest is.
That's when he looked in them eyes, like, nigga, I'm serious.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's real. That is no joke though. I mean, I just shout out to all the moms out there with children and stuff like that going through the struggle. Even the single fathers out there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of single fathers got to go through. The reason why I say single fathers is because
But it's that
it's
they
a
may have certain
responsibility
situations.
you gotta
Because
take
You
on.
know, I'll give
They
it to
may not have
single
the mother
fathers.
in the situation and the father.
The only
really-
Right.
The
It's a
only reason I say
responsibility
that
you have to
is
take on
because
to be a parent. Period.
It's been single women out here for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel, not saying they don't deserve recognition, but you a single dad. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
those
but it's true.
stories-
But see, it's a little different to me.
It's
The
still
reason why
fuck
it's a
you.
little different to me when it comes to dads is because when you see those single good dads, like this man didn't learned himself how to braid. He didn't learn himself how to do hair.
You know what low key
Like-
made me mad about that shit is the fact that I see a lot of these dads and they pep talking they kid or their daughter or whatever, and they got them in the front seat and everything. But it's like, you don't think about the 2 minutes it took him to like set up the camera and shit. Like, why you gotta do that, bro? Just,
Oh yeah, you saying it's
can't-
for the
I think you
camera.
more for the gram than anything when
Yeah.
you do that. Like, just have your moment.
Yeah,
Right.
I see that
That's
too.
why I try to like, as much as I try to record stuff
Well, see,
for
I'm
my
not really
kids.
too much talking about people I see on Instagram because I see some real good dads.
I'm just
No,
saying
like, it
people,
feels
But just
good. I
because I'm a
understand
barber.
that, but at the
I'm
same
just saying
time,
people
I'm
in
like,
general.
Yeah,
people
just
who may
because
not
I'm a
even
barber.
have social media because they don't got time
Yeah.
for it.
like even with
They go to
like
work
even with
and
Big
they
Shirley,
go
I'm
home
sure
and
is
they
Listen
talking
to
about.
me.
Big-
I'm not gonna lie. I love my son, and when we having moments, I record every inch of it because I'm enjoying it, right? So when you're enjoying it, and I'm the type of person who likes to share my enjoyment. When I'm feeling good, I go live because I want to share the vibe. Y'all, I'm feeling good.
No, I get that.
What y'all doing? Y'all ain't feeling good either. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
And some
it
people
just-
have proud
That's not what
moments.
I'm talking about though.
But
That's
But
not
see,
what I'm
to
talking
what
about.
you're
though.
saying,
record
but what
That's
you're
not what I'm
saying,
talking.
but what
You're doing that. Listen, you're doing that in the moment, right?
yeah.
That means that's totally genuine. Anything you're doing in the moment is totally genuine
Right.
to me. What I'm talking about is the person who sets it up. If you're
Oh,
setting
like,
it up, you're
Right.
doing it
like
for the
this.
likes.
But see,
And
a lot
then
of
be
people
like-
have proud
And they'd
moments
be like,
though.
you know what? Let me talk to you, pops. Being a man is blah 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 blah. And it's like,
like what?
bro,
Okay,
and
I
then you
see
put it
what
on
you're
Instagram.
saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that. But see, some people have proud moments.
It's
Like
my
I
son.
give credit. I give credit to those fathers and those mothers who,
I be letting them drive.
You know.
Whipping.
you
But
know,
you're that your
Yeah.
parent. That's what you're supposed to
I,
do.
what you're
listen, in
supposed to
high
do.
school, I
She's a-
love mamas like
Like
you.
who
'cause I
else
be
is gonna
sitting
teach
there-
him? You supposed to teach
You
him.
are.
He been
You know?
driving since he was 12.
Yeah, fuck
you
it.
are.
Yeah, I took and put him in a car at 12 years old.
You
You
got a
got to learn.
chauffeur. Fuck
Mama
it.
might have her days.
Yeah, but like I was saying to you,
That's
what you
funny.
were saying though, some people have proud moments. You see what I'm saying? Some people will do something with their kid in the car and be like, "Shut up!" See, like this moment right here, when he was driving, it could have been to the point where it's like, "Nigga, don't turn left right there. Turn right here. Matter of fact, get on this right here." And then you say, "Now turn left, turn right, do this, do that," and they do it perfect, and you like. Bitch, let me show, girl.
Yeah.
I'm chilling
But
with
that's
this little
genuine as
boy.
fuck, though.
You know,
But that's
and,
genuine as
you
fuck
know,
is what I'm saying.
And
That
then,
is a genuine
That's
and
a
then,
moment.
but
genuine
see,
moment.
within
Yeah.
that genuine moment, you can say, "So turn left. Let me see you turn left." Like, baby boy, turn left. You feel me? Like, let me see you turn right. And you looking like, yes, bitch, I did that. You kind
Yeah.
of like feeling gratitude. You feeling some type of, bitch, I did this by
Okay,
myself.
so speaking
You feel
about
me?
that, I want to go back to a question that I was going to ask. Like you talked about what you felt it took to be grown, right? Or to be able to look at yourself and call
Yeah.
yourself grown. And I
Yeah.
was going to ask you, like, have you had that moment? And if you have, how does it feel? And what did you
Have
feel?
I had what moment?
Where you
What-
sat
what it-
back and you was like looked
Like,
at
bitch, I'm
everything
grown.
and you was like, I'm fucking
Listen
grown.
to me. I moved out at 16.
Mm-hmm.
I've been paying $1,500 rent since I was a young girl.
Mm-hmm.
It got to a point where my places start getting better. Like, you know, you start like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You start upgrading.
and then you start upgrading.
You learn. You
Yeah.
gotta game yourself to.
It got to
fucking-
the point where my progress was like, that's when I was like, I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my progress, because I was watching myself. oh girl, you know how okay, when you feel official, you know how you get when I got my first condo, and I didn't have my number to my where I could park my car. I was parking my car anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But boy, when I got that key to that gate, and it was like, and I get to park my car in there, it was like, I feel official.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
Yeah.
I'm glazing.
Yeah.
It's progress. You know what I'm saying? That's
So that's what you felt then.
Yeah.
That shit.
Leveling up.
Yeah.
That's when you feeling grown.
It's always a process of leveling up too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's a good thing. You feel me? But like I said, I ain't made it yet. You feel me? I'm 33. I ain't made it yet.
Hey, I'm 31. I don't feel like I made it yet, to be honest
I ain't
with you.
made it yet.
Honestly,
Being grown?
Being grown, or like even
Y'all trying to say y'all not grown?
I'm saying
Y'all
no, we're
say y'all
grown
ain't made it.
because I pay my own bills. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
got.
I feel
I do
good,
all that
but-
stuff.
I ain't made
but I'm
it
saying
yet.
I haven't made
But
it
see,
to
like
that
you said,
point where
everybody has
Yeah.
their own
I feel like everybody
definition of
has
grown.
different parts of life and different
Yeah.
stages. So you may be at your peak of you feeling like your maturity, your responsibility, and everything.
Right.
A lot sooner than
a
somebody.
lot of people. Because
Yeah.
me, I'm petty. I'm still petty as a
I'm
motherfucker.
still petty, but I think that's
I'm
a trait. I
petty
don't think
as
that's
a
necessarily
motherfucker.
being
Oh,
grown. or
y'all
not.
See, that's a
Say
part of me being
actions.
grown. Though.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
That's a
like
part
as
of me
a
still
whole.
being grown though.
no, I'm
because
still childish as fuck.
see what I'm saying? Because I can accept
No.
everything.
Okay,
I can
see.
accept everything adults do.
Yeah, when you talk to
I
Big
can do
Shirley,
adult things,
let me know.
but me for being grown is for me to get to a point in my life where I say, if I'm in a relationship, what you say to me, it ain't gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a Miss Angie out in the streets. You see
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
my mom.
To say whatever happens in this world, I can woosah. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm not tripping
Yeah.
about what you saying, what you doing, and nothing like that, because I've always been able to take care of myself, but I have not always been able to be out my feelings.
That's right.
See, I be in my feelings a lot. And the reason why I be in
Yeah.
my feelings a lot is because I love hard. But if I learn to love myself as much as I love hard,
Yeah.
I will not have a problem with what's going on, and I feel very mature about what's going
But
on
see,
in
the
different
fact that you
situations.
can recognize that is the
Yeah.
crazy thing, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me tell you, you trying to tell
Yeah.
me when you ain't tripping, that's when you're grown?
Well, because
I don't
it's a
even
certain.
think that,
Well, I wouldn't
though.
say
I
that
don't even
because
think that.
it's a certain level of trip. You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean about the certain level of trip is, I go too fucking hard to the point to where sometimes I have to diagnose myself to the point where I'm like, I'm so mad that I cannot be mad no more. Like,
Yeah.
why can I not be mad? You know, I don't want to be. That takes hours and days and weeks to not be mad no more. You know,
Look, it took me to be 30 to realize it. Well, my biggest issue of why I think what's holding me back from being grown is the fact that at some point I thought I knew everything, right? You couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
You know, and
Right.
it's like I had to kind of get a piece of that humble pie a little bit
Right.
to
Yes, sir.
realize like
Yeah.
you don't know shit.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it was turning 30 and having
Yeah.
like a low-key midlife crisis
There
to
you go.
realize, number one, you don't know shit. Number
Right.
two, you still ain't grown.
right?
Right.
And number three, you need to calm the fuck down.
And all
Right.
you're doing is paying bills.
Yeah, and all you're doing is paying
You mad
bills,
about
exactly.
you paying
But
bills and shit. You mad
30
about
is
certain
when-
things.
30 is your breakage though. You know?
Yeah.
That's when you start.
I think I was about 31 when I had my
Yeah,
midlife crisis.
When you get 30,
saying.
Like, nigga, I need money. I need to figure out why I don't have a house yet, why I ain't got no babies yet,
Listen,
why I
I
ain't
call
got
that
this.
shit my midlife crisis because let's be honest. Okay, the average male in the U.S. dies when?
Yeah, about 65.
65. Okay, I'm Latino, overweight. It's over.
Right, you
Give
start
me
thinking about your health. You start
60,
thinking
you know
about
what I'm talking
everything.
But
Right.
like if even if it is 65, around 30, 32, that would be an actual midlife crisis if you think
Hell
about it.
yeah. 31 was mine. I'm telling you. I'm
But
telling you.
I feel like that
31,
still
I
hits
was
people
like,
at all
whoa.
different times. You know, I feel like for everybody that's still different.
But see, I had an uncle. I remember this vividly back in the day. I remember I was probably like 12 or 13, and my uncle was eating a whole fish. You know what I mean? Eyeballs, everything like that. So he was, you know what I'm saying? So he was in the midst of eating the eyeball at this moment. So I'm looking at him directly in his face, and I'm like, ew, that's gross. Ew.
Hey.
And you know what he did? He pulled me to him. He grabbed me, like he pulled my arm in, and he was like, "Don't ever do me like that." You know what I'm saying? Don't ever tell me nothing's gross or nothing like that until you able
Uncle was a
yourself
gangster.
to taste that shit yourself. Not taste the damn. He pretty much was like, taste the motherfucking eyeball.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, ew, no way.
like I ain't about to eat no eyeball.
But he's saying to me, this how weak you are as a person. You gonna down me for eating some shit that I figured or whatever,
I like.
but you never ever even you won't even try the shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how big and ballsy you are. Try this shit. So when I tried it, I'm like, oh well, damn. He like, and that's the difference about life. Either you gonna jump or you gonna stay talking shit. Don't ever talk shit to me. And I'm looking like, ooh. And he like, it took me 32.
was a gangster.
You know,
I
he
was just about to say, sound like
Yeah.
Uncle Husband.
Oh, that's my Uncle Doug. Shout out to my Uncle Doug. He's very smart. He's the kind of guy, he knows Mandarin. He can tell you about martial arts. His favorite movie is the IP Man or It Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can tell you about how Bruce Lee can push through the walls with his mind and you do shit. I'm like, shit, I never knew that. But it was more like, don't fuck with that man conscience because he's telling me the serious. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Aunt.
Yeah, so, but at that moment, he told me it took me 35 years to grow up as a man.
Because of the experiences.
You know, and I'm like, damn, and I'm young, like it's gonna take me a while to grow up because I think looking at food is ill nasty. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, maybe I gotta reevaluate how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's for everybody. You know, we all got to reevaluate how we thinking.
Yeah.
To really sit back and
Yeah, because I used to be the person to be like, "Oh, woe is me. Why y'all doing this to me? Why me? Why me?"
Oh,
you
that
know
used to
what I'm
be me
saying?
for sure. About
Take
2
guilt
years
You
trip.
ago.
know, how come I never had a boyfriend when I was? Why nobody ever picked me?
But
that bullshit is out.
I
You
feel
can't
like
feel
everybody
like that.
has a phase of that.
Yeah.
And then you have
Yeah.
the phase of the acceptance, and you say,
Yeah.
okay, it is me.
It
You know?
is me. You look in your mirror, you
I'm
like,
the one that's
damn.
tripping. I wasn't shit.
I wasn't a
And then
motherfucker.
after that, it come down to, you know, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to
Right.
have that change to where I can be a more peaceful person, a more calm
Right.
person, more understanding person?
And I think
of-
it starts with too, you getting over your past. See, a lot of people carry their past with them, so that's why when Erykah Badu with that bag lady shit is so serious.
Yeah.
You know, you can
I
get rid of.
love that song. That's
you
one
can
of
get
my
rid of a
favorite
few
songs.
bags, but if you keep carrying these bags, after a while, it's gonna come into a relationship. It's gonna come into parenting. It's gonna come into everything that you feel like that should be a good thing, and you fucking it up for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, then you get these kids telling you when they grown, like, Dad, you did this when I was older. Mom,
Hey, I
you did
feel
that
like I
when I
have
was
to watch
older.
out for that shit because I mean, my son is 10, right? And yeah, he gets ass whoopings.
Yeah.
But the other day, like about a few weeks ago, I had to give him like a real ass whooping. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you feel bad?
And like afterwards, I sat there and I felt bad. And the only reason why I felt bad was because all I can think of is at the age of 10, I remembered ass whoopings.
Yep.
You don't I don't remember the 5-year-old ass
Yeah,
whoopings.
5
I don't
never-
remember.
I remember a couple of them.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
You
like,
good. You got
you know
a
what I
good
mean?
memory.
And then
no,
all I
I
can
had
think
some.
about
I had some cold ass whoopings.
But all I can think about.
But my ass whoopings wouldn't just come from my parents.
Shout out
it
to
would come
mom.
from
Yeah, from
Yeah.
different people in your
I
family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
uncles and
aunties.
aunts.
Yeah.
Shout out to moms. I got slapped one time and she never had to do nothing again.
She had to pop you, huh?
No,
That
but
was
see,
it.
my environment caused me to get ass whoopings. So it was other people around me to where I had to react in certain situations.
Exactly.
Now, when I react and I defend myself, being the smaller person
There
all
you
the
go.
time and all of that, you know, it's like
There you go.
I would get caught up in a situation where I gotta fight dirty.
Yeah.
So I might bite my cousin's arm or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And
my uncle,
you in trouble.
my uncle fucking go lather the belt up in the sink
Oh,
with
shit.
fucking soap and hot water and start popping that
Oh,
mother.
shit.
Yeah, it was some cold shit.
Oh,
Oh, he got
and
the
you
liver
bright.
ladder.
Look, he light skin.
My
I got
auntie
my
popped
ass
me.
whooped.
Listen, my
Oh,
auntie
shout out-
popped me one time
But-
and my mama threw a fit.
Yeah.
There's
You know,
some
you got
parents
those parents too. You can't touch their kids.
unless
Yeah.
I specifically give you. Like you can't assume.
Yeah, that you can
my
whoop somebody's
kid's ass.
kid. Right.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
how
we had the
my
we had the
parents grew
different
up.
type of family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way
My
my
family
parents grew
like
up,
shit. We
this
brothers
is-
and sisters.
This is my mama's little brother that's
Yep.
watching me. So
Yep. We brothers and
Right,
sisters.
get your ass whooped if you
if you
fuck
want
up
to.
over here.
Yeah. That's
You
how
like
my mama. That's how I was
ass
raised too.
whooping in each home.
You ain't the
Yeah.
only one, Kim. I was raised like that too. Like
well, shit. What
play
bothered me
with if
about
you
that
want to.
ass whooping was like I sat there at the end and I was going like, oh, he gonna remember that one.
but I don't know.
But you
Certain
know what?
things
Oh, you really
train
whooped his
me
ass.
to
No, I
where
was- ass.
Certain things that you do to your kids. This is what I want to say right now. And I say this and I'm going to look directly in the camera. I was a kid who was born back in the day. You know what I'm saying? 90s, 80s. I was born in 87. I remember when I got my ass whooped, just like you saying, your son, you whooped his ass.
Yeah.
I remember when I changed my motherfucking mind.
You was like, nah, I don't like this
I said,
shit.
I'm not finna play with this lady no more.
This lady don't fuck around.
She's not playing with me, and she's not trying to do anything to harm me so I won't learn something. She trying to tell me about these streets because, like, I remember when she told me, she said, you rather me whoop your ass than them streets whoop your ass.
No, that's real shit.
That was the coldest one.
That's
My
real.
mom used to punch
That-
me in the chest.
Now, that was a lesson to me.
I'm telling you, man, that two piece.
Two pieces, my son.
And
That's a lesson. Because
see-
you really have to do it.
No, you have to, and it comes a point where you have to remind them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not hard on my son like that because my parents didn't have to be hard on me. I knew what to do.
She a
Yeah.
cool
My parents was hard.
mom.
I'm a very
Both
cool
of 'em.
mom.
She a cool mom.
I'm a
But
very
see,
cool
that's
But
why
she
I
got,
don't like
but look,
when-
I'm not gonna lie, she a cool mama, but she got that tiger tick, that lion tick.
But at the
to
same
where
time,
it's like
if your
Boom.
kid,
you
clap.
playing too much right now,
Boom,
and it's not
clap.
to be played with. And then some kids don't get that. It'd be like, oh, she was just so cool, and I'm finna try to rebel. I'm on your neck.
no. You still gotta have the respect factor at the end of
do.
it. If you
Yeah.
cannot respect me, then we can't
I
be cool.
told
Right.
her to the whole so fast.
We're not cool if the respect is not there, and that's with anybody in life.
She
And
definitely
that's
was
the
started-
very first definition that you learn of respect is the respect that you have with
For
your
your
parents.
parents.
Now you can go out and learn how you need
Well,
to
you
respect
know-
people in the streets.
And I respect the way she parent her son.
You got kids. First of all, I allow my son to be my son, and that's where parents mess up sometimes. You know,
yeah,
I allow my son to be him.
right.
Watching him grow on his own without me forcing him to be who he am, I enjoy watching him. He's funny.
Yes, he is.
He got so much personality.
and you look at him, and you say, "That's
And-
a part of me, right?" Like I see.
What? That is her to the T.
And without trying to force him to be whoever he is, who I want him to be, I
That's-
get to sit back and watch him and enjoy him because he's a character.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's every.
But what I like
parent's
about
Yeah,
joy.
but
what I
being
like
so
about my
cool-
godson though, he's still a kid. Period.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. She raised him to still be a kid.
He's 14. He still do kid stuff.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
know
I
what I'm
like.
saying? He not doing what most 14s used to do.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
You know
what I
I'm saying?
like.
But
My son, he does kid stuff still, and
sometimes he forget.
oh
Yeah. Look, he ready for the basketball court. He
Yeah.
ready for the pool. He ready for everything. He like a little kid. You
Yeah.
like
He's
and he
still-
be looking like you be like, nigga, you remember you big as
well,
hell.
like my son, my son is tall as shit. And he's only 10.
right.
Sometimes I forget that he's
he's
not
10.
that old. He's
Right.
10.
Yeah. He's
so
only 10.
when I look at the games he plays and stuff, like he plays Fortnite or whatever, but like he also plays Minecraft, games
right.
like that. Games that I don't, everybody else is playing Black Ops or whatever the games
Right.
are, in his grade, and he's over here still playing
Right.
Minecraft, and I'm thinking like, you don't want to play that other shit, even though my parents was like, nah, you ain't playing that shit. You know
So
what
it's kind of like you want to be older sooner.
I can not older sooner, but it's like I almost want him to feel like he's not missing anything.
Right.
So
have you ever been that parent who be like, I want my kid to be this swag kid when I had this kid?
yeah, like me too. But at the end of the day, he's not that.
Right.
But then
My
I wouldn't
son
want my
either.
kid
And
to
it's
be the
cool,
one in
you
school
know what
and
I
then
mean?
be like,
It
"Oh,
bugs
you the baby." You
It
know,
bugs
like,
me.
why you
Yeah.
I
not-
have to deal with it
That
too.
bugs you?
It bugs
'Cause
me
you
because,
so cool, huh?
because I'm glazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go out the door unless I'm smelling good and looking good. You know what I'm saying? And my son, he loves basketball. He's a sports player. He's tall for his age too. He's 6 feet already and he's 14. Get Glaze.
Damn, 6 feet at 14.
He been 6 feet.
Yeah, he tall.
My brother's 6'10". Shout out to my brother.
I'm 6'1", and I'm like, shit.
I grew up
get
in a
the fuck
family
out.
of ball.
6'5".
I grew up in a family of ball players, and my son, he,
I was just gonna ask the same thing, like genetics. It's
Yeah.
about genetics.
But that's one thing I tell people too. When you finna have a baby with somebody, men, directly with the men for sure. If you want an athletic ass baby and this baby doing some other stuff, make sure you
I
get
was
you an
young.
athletic
I
female.
wasn't paying attention to nothing like that.
Okay, make
Me
sure
and
you get
baby
somebody.
daddy was glazing.
You just sitting, listen. Sometimes you sitting there and you be like, you know what? Because it turns into a whole breeding thing. Because you be like, man, like if I was like, if me and my girl ever broke up, like go find me a Samoan chick or something, have me some offensive linemen.
I really can't see nobody sitting there with a whole Christmas list Like he gotta have this.
No.
He gotta do this.
Not a
Check.
whole
He
list,
don't
no.
do this. Check.
Not a whole
You know,
list, no.
come on, y'all.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that it'll be more like,
Having
she plays sports. Okay,
having
cool.
a child, it just happens.
I got a chance.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
It just happens, and I have a hilarious son,
Yeah, he cool.
and he'll slide some slides on and a t-shirt and some basketball shorts, and he be cool.
That's my son's fit.
And I be
Yep.
like, son, he'll throw a hoodie if it don't have a hood on it. I be like, son, I be want my son to be, he got his
Fresh,
days
yeah.
though, because he got some stuff. He got his days where he, I be like, and that's when I be happy. But I want him to get glazed every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to get glazed?
Yeah.
Mama, I'm just going to grandma's house. I'm like, still outside.
Yeah.
That's what
You
but
getting dressed.
That's something.
Nigga, put some clothes
You
on.
instill that. That's something that only like that parent or that that guiding mentor right there.
But I
can
think as he
instill in
get
a
older,
child.
though, it'll be in him. He ain't going to go outside unless he glazed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
I
how my
hope
baby
my
They
boy
gonna
is.
remember like mama always told me this, and like that's what it's gonna be, and that's gonna stick in his head. for the
Like
rest of his
perfect
life.
example with my kid is my son is he has the dirty shoes. He can't keep shoes clean.
Right.
Like, cause he plays in his shit. You know what I mean? We try to buy him like, but all right, we got you a white pair, we got you a blue pair, we got like, you know what I mean? They all gonna be fucked up because
Right.
he doesn't be like, oh okay, I'm
He
gonna
don't
fuck
really
these.
care
I'm gonna
too
only
much
fuck
about it
these
yet.
up. No, they're just shoes to him. And I'm at some point I'm like, man, I want you to start taking care of your shit, and I want you to like be able to dress. But then at the same time, I'm like, I gotta keep reminding myself, you still a kid.
My son the same way, and it's because
I think that's the same struggle our parents
I've
had with
spoiled my son. I'm not gonna lie, and it came to a point where because his dad wasn't around,
Yeah.
so I did a little more than what I was supposed to.
You feel like you had to overcompensate.
Yeah, I had
bit.
to extra do stuff. I felt like growing up. So he don't care. He gonna play football in them. He gonna play basketball in them. He gonna slip and slide in them. He gonna dip and glide in them. And he gonna be like, my mama give me some more. You know
I got
what I'm
a
saying?
different kid. I mean, they opposites. I'm telling you, my young one, look, from the day he was born, okay? I mean, even when his football, look, even in his football
he
pose,
dressed.
like he don't care. He got to be fly. When I tell you flip-flops to the shirt he wear, anything, look,
Nah.
this is him for football, right? I told this little boy, I said, boy, why you don't want to put a shirt on? He was like, no, I just take the picture without a shirt. Listen, look at this little boy with no shirt on.
Oh, he over here. What?
What?
Young,
He looking
talking
like
about no
Deion
shirt.
Sanders back in the day. Or what?
And
Look
that's
at
what
my
he
baby
look.
with no
Oh,
shirt.
get out of here.
Look at my baby with no shirt.
Shit,
He
Talking
that's
just
about
funny.
no shirt on.
he got his mouthpiece in. He ready for the world. Like, let's go.
Like,
And
fuck
I'm
it.
like, it's so crazy to me. I'm like, you got so much swag.
Play football.
The
Yeah.
little boy, when I tell you, he'd take his shoes off, have play shoes. He know what's up. Mom, can I
Yeah.
put some flip flops on? When he
Big
first
Shirley
come in
My
the
son-
shop.
my
Hey,
son don't do
before
none of
she
that.
came, y'all, because she over here crunching on these chilitas
And
and
look,
lettuce.
right, the guy gave me those at the little store. I was like, I guess, you
Well,
know.
check this out. Let's get Big Shirley out of here because she hungry. Let me get y'all Instagrams, all your info. Hit them up. Let them know
Yeah.
where you can where they can find y'all.
Well, it's your girl Annie B. You can find me at Annie_B Cutting on Instagram or on Facebook. You can look up Chop It Up Barbershop Talk is coming. It's gonna drop on Monday, y'all. I'm so excited. So you guys can see my first episode. There's gonna be a couple more episodes, and you can see Big Shirley on there too. Giving
Yeah,
the glass.
yeah.
So I appreciate y'all for having me. Remember once
For
again,
sure. Yeah, thank
Annie
you
B
for inviting me.
Annie_B Cutting. So just hit me up on all platforms.
Hell yeah, go ahead, Big Shirley.
Okay. Y'all already know. Big Shirley got the glaze. Glaze got the clack. We in the front, not the back.
Oh,
Okay? So make sure you put the DA under there with that underscore. You know what I'm saying? Big Shirley got the glaze.
Got
Okay.
the glass.
bars.
Period.
Okay.
All right.
Bars.
Go ahead,
I
Kev.
don't know if I could top that.
You can, man.
Look,
You
don't
can. Just
slip
try.
on don't slip on
try.
Shirley. Hey,
Don't
look,
try.
y'all. Don't slip on Shirley.
Yeah.
She got a show coming soon too, y'all. So
Yeah.
get ready.
Yeah.
I'm coming,
It's
y'all.
in the
Just check
works.
me out and stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, go ahead,
Y'all
Kev.
can find me at CoolAssCam on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Google that shit. Innovative Culture. You can find us at innovative.culture on Instagram. We on Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTube channel. We got the Innovative Culture podcast. I got a couple more episodes of that coming up. Man, we got a lot of shit working right now.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
now.
Well, shit, make sure y'all follow me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabambu, baby. Make sure you follow the podcast's page at the FMAD Podcast. The same thing, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure y'all follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture.
Yes.
If y'all need
time.
anything with podcasting, hit us up.
Follow up.
Even if it's just advice, we willing to help because we know that one day we will need help. But shout out to the homie TB over here in the cut. TB, give me your info, bro.
T-Beezy.
My boy
shit.
TB got that
Hey
music.
man, you could find me at THEBIZNE_S. You feel me? The business. They call me TB, aka the business man from the streets of LA, baby. Holla at me.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
You know, every
Easy.
time y'all say you can find me, in my head I go, you can find me in St. Louis rolling on dubs.
You say it too though.
Oh, everything. Everybody feel the same way. I
Well,
feel
shit,
you.
man, I appreciate everybody for
See
coming
what Nelly
out.
did?
I appreciate
Shout out
everybody.
to Nelly.
Shout out to Nelly, yeah.
I appreciate everybody for listening. I appreciate everybody that shares. Make sure you hit up the podcast at the FMAD Podcast. Like I said, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. You can find us on YouTube. Hit us up, man.
Sound like they can find you everywhere.
Just
Everywhere.
Google us pretty much.
Everywhere.
Shit.
Google that
Let's go on and
shit.
find them,
Google
y'all.
that shit.
They
We
everywhere.
out. Peace.